The first time I wrote my life scenario, I wrote that I would become a royal master in a year. A year later, I wasn't a royal master, and that was definitely a problem. My third success point is... Imagine that the auto sales master rank is right in front of you. How about reaching out and seizing it tight? I boldly chose to do Atomy business, and that choice was really a game changer for me. Hello, I'm your auto sales master lecturer for today. I'm Atomy's diva, Royal Master Jeong Shin. I used to think that I would never do network marketing, but I'm standing here now as an Atomy Royal Master. Actually, my sponsor used to invite me all the time to seminars, even though I wasn't interested. So I finally went to one with the idea that I'd go once and refuse. But after the seminar, I felt like I'd be missing out by not trying. I've been doing Atomy ever since. At some point, I found myself earning $2,000 a month. And after that, I really started having fun with the business. Now I earn 6 figures annually after doing the business consistently.
Wow.
Thank you. I own a building valued at $1.5 million, and I get around $2,000 in monthly rental income. But because we're in a pandemic, my rental income doesn't come in on time. However, if you become an auto sales master, you will earn over $2,000 every month without fail, which is more than the rental income I receive as the owner of a $1.5 million building. That's truly tremendous value. How much allowance are you giving to your parents?
I haven't been able to give them any.
I see. Some of you are lowering your heads. Actually, I used to think that I was a good daughter for giving my parents a few $100s a month. Once I started doing Atomy business, I came up with the goal of covering my parents' living expenses, and since then, I've been giving them $2,000 a month for the last 6 years. The way my family looks at me has changed since then. They were really against me doing Atomy business at first, but now my parents say, "How did we give birth to such a good daughter?" My daughter says that she truly respects me. I don't even need to mention my husband. He's always thanking me, and his eyes are overflowing with love. You too can enjoy such a happy and wonderful life with Atomy. The foundation for enjoying such a wonderful and happy life is to become an auto sales master. Then let's go over the concept of what an auto sales master is. First of all, everyone needs daily necessities, right? You can consume those daily necessities after signing up with Atomy. When you go on Atomy's homepage, you'll see products with their price and point value. But the most important thing is not the price, but how many PVs it's worth. Your commission is based on those PVs. After you sign up and use the products well, you will start signing up people around you and start building your left and right legs. If all of the PVs in your left and right legs total over 2.5 million PVs over a period of 15 days, you become a sales master. The qualifying dates are fixed from the 1st to the 15th and from the 16th to the last day of the month. If you qualify in the first half, you can earn around $1,000. If you qualify in both the first and second half, you can earn around $2,000. If you qualify in both halves with automatic repurchases from your customer base, you become an auto sales master who makes a consistent monthly commission of $2,000 a month. Becoming an auto sales master is the ultimate goal that you must achieve no matter what. Now, I can tell that you're thinking, why is she asking me to earn $2,000 when she's earning hundreds of thousands? But please understand, if you work consistently hard to get there, you will have more partners who want to emulate your success. And as you gather more of them in your system, your income will grow more and more. You'll eventually become a royal master, a crown master, and even an imperial master. The first step of this process is becoming an auto sales master. Now, I would like to discuss what you need to do to become an auto sales master. This is the first success point. I recommend you to set specific goals and declare them. Some of you have already written your life scenarios. The first time I wrote my life scenario, I wrote that I would become a royal master in a year. Most of you are laughing. I just wrote that without knowing anything. A year later, I wasn't a royal master. Not only that, I wasn't even earning $1,000 a month. That was definitely a problem. What do you think it was? After thinking about it, I realized that my goals were too vague. To become a royal master in a year, I should have written down what I had to become in a month and 6 months from that point. For a monthly goal, I have to set numeric goals for how many people I have to meet, how many PVs I need, and how many consumers I have to share with. I should have set specific goals like this and done them steadily every day. But I didn't do that. And since I only set these big and vague goals, I took breaks by myself if I was feeling sick or just stayed home if I was rejected. On some days, I was bursting with passion, while on others, I stayed dejected at home. Things didn't go well this way. So I want to tell you the following. If you really want to quickly become an auto sales master at Atomy, do it every single day consistently. Set specific goals and put them into practice. Working towards auto sales master is like when you work out for 3 days straight and then take a day off. You want to rest again the next day. If you take a day off after working 3 days straight, you get lazy. If you work intentionally and consistently towards your goals every day and make it into a habit, I think you'll become an auto sales master much faster. But just setting specific goals is not enough. You must declare those goals to others. I will become an auto sales master soon. But many people cannot speak up because they're afraid that they won't be able to follow through. But just try it once. It works. I kept shouting, I'll earn 2K a month, over and over again, and it came true. There's the saying, things happen according to what you say, right? I thought it was only a motto from a book. But after working with Atomy and experiencing it myself, I learned that things really do come true according to what you say. If you keep saying something, those words become engraved and absorbed. The first person who hears your words is yourself. Those words become engraved in your mind and you act according to that goal. So I urge you to purposefully say and declare those words. You all seem to understand this extremely well. The second success point is don't be afraid of challenges. In fact, even if you set and declare your goals really well, if you don't act on them, nothing will ever happen. I used to be a successful private tutor that earned $8,500 a month, but gave it all up for Atomy, where I only earned $150 a month at first. Despite that, I felt I could see my future more clearly and that my achievements and work were going better.
I have a question.
Yes.
You were living successfully making $8,500 a month.
Yes.
So I'm really curious about why you chose Atomy, where you only earn $150 a
You're
month.
curious, right? Of course, I wouldn't have chosen Atomy if I kept earning $150 a month. But at some point, while doing both tutoring and Atomy at the same time, I started thinking it would be better to just do one of them. For an ordinary person to become a millionaire, they have to have some special thing, right? I think that something is the mindset of continuously challenging yourself. But there are many who put in the bare minimum effort, even when I tell them to challenge themselves. But one of the great things about Atomy's marketing plan is that even if you don't do monthly management, you can still receive your commission steadily each month. But if you keep getting frustrated and lazy because of that, your pace of success will be delayed. So I always tell my partners, let's go for it. Let's work hard. But what some of them say to that is, but I don't have any money. This isn't work that requires money. You must have the mindset of compressing 6 months worth of meetings with people into 15 days. Do 6 months worth of work within 15 days. This is the kind of mindset it takes. It's not something that can be done with money. However, if you do 6 months worth of work in 15 days, you can get a lot more rejections than usual and a lot more acceptances than usual. Although rejections can be painful, you must transform those refusals into assets. You can use that experience to give truly proper consultations when you get partners. And as you receive more and more acceptances, you'll start to feel a sense of accomplishment while doing this business. I hope that all of you can challenge yourselves and quickly become auto sales masters.
You have told us
Yes.
clearly that we have to pay the price and challenge ourselves to succeed. But do you think it's difficult for part-time members to succeed since they have less time to invest?
First of all, the answer is never, not at all. You cannot succeed as a part-timer. That's not the case at all. But before we go further, let's talk first about the meaning of part-time. Normally, people say that they'll do Atomy if they have free time, and there's nothing they can do if they don't. It's Atomy work and my job. You have to think of Atomy as a task separate from your job. The distinction between full-time and part-time is not important. What's important is whether you can set up rules and follow them consistently or not. Of course, success may be faster for full-timers than part-timers, but this doesn't mean you can't succeed as a part-timer. Let me repeat that. If you are doing Atomy only when you have spare time, that means you are not an Atomy part-timer. You are still just getting to know Atomy. As a part-timer, you must set a regular time to do the business consistently. Don't work extremely hard for 3 months and then just give up. If you work consistently for at least 2 years and make achievements, you can be successful with Atomy even as a part-timer. Do you understand?
Yes, yes.
Then, this is the third success point. Share your burning passion. I feel my passion burning just talking about it. Since there's energy in passion, when you talk with another person, that energy gets shared with them. But if you talk about Atomy with others without confidence, passion, or strength, that person will think, is this person trying to use me? Why does this feel so uncomfortable? They feel more inclined to reject. But if you intentionally show your passion, full of confidence and energy when talking about Atomy, they'll think, oh, what's this? And they become subconsciously persuaded. They'll feel good and much more inclined to say yes. So I think that always trying to show as much passion as possible to the other person is a must. Yes.
When I got rejected or was having a hard time, my passion would cool without me even realizing it. What should I do in such instances?
I understand completely. Everyone, do you think my passion will grow or cool down?
It won't cool down.
My passion will never cool down. With an annual income of 200K, there's no reason for my passion to cool down. It just grows every day. However, those who haven't gotten a good income yet have ups and downs in their levels of passion and confidence. I totally understand. When that happens, I become a passion self-generator. I can tell you have no idea what I'm talking about. This passion self-generator is a conviction you have in your mind. Since Atomy is a company that deals with daily necessities products, you must have conviction about the products first. Secondly, you must have conviction about your success with Atomy. If you try the products thoroughly for yourself, you'll know better than other people about their benefits before others do. You know why your face is looking prettier before others do. With this conviction, you can talk about them well, even against resistance. But your conviction about your success isn't something that comes on its own. I recommend listening to lectures by successful leaders. especially the ones by the founder of Atomy, Chairman Han-gil Park. After listening to them, I subconsciously gained confidence and started sharing that conviction with others. What happens when you're rejected? You will have the passion, confidence, and courage to try again with another person. There's a saying that goes, birds don't sit on swaying branches. What if you are not sure about your success? Then potential partners will not come to you. I'm sure some of you here are asking, why don't I have a partner? I'd like to get one soon. I hope that you'll start thinking first about whether you have confidence about yourself. I'd like for all of you to become a log that burns brightly on its own.
Yes.
If you become a blazing log, you will be able to burn even rotten logs next to you. You can even dry out wet logs and burn them. My message for you is share burning passion. Yes.
I have a question. These days, the leader of my team is organizing an auto sales master challenge.
Yes.
But suddenly, I went through a slump. What should I do?
You had a slump while doing this challenge, right? Well, first of all, congratulations.
Oh.
You're all confused. You're wondering why I'm congratulating her on her slump, right? The reason is that a slump doesn't come at your first challenge. But as you keep challenging for Auto Sales Master, you'll experience a slump right before you get there. So I'm congratulating you because you've almost arrived at your goal of Auto Sales Master. When you exercise, to have truly well-defined muscles, you have to lift the weights with all your strength until the very end, right? It's also like when you are hiking and you have to climb the very last hill to get to the peak. Atomy is like that. You can become an auto sales master if you overcome the final hurdle. I would like to tell you that you can finish the race if you push yourself a little bit harder near the end.
Oh.
Yes, that's right. A few things changed after I became an auto sales master, and among them, there was this specific change. With jobs I did in the past, I always doubted myself because I thought I wasn't a very persistent person. I used to worry all the time about what others thought of me whenever I recommended them some products. However, after becoming an auto sales master, somehow my confidence and self-esteem increased so much that I became more resilient in the face of setbacks. My confidence went up, and I developed a mindset that was very open to challenges. After I became an auto sales master, I helped my partners become auto sales masters too. When that happened, I felt like I was working for everyone's success, not just my own. And when they started receiving $2,000 every month, I could worry less about them. It made me realize there's no job like this in the world. If I could add one last thing, I think everything depends on your mind. That's why you should never give up. As long as you don't give up and follow the success points I told you about, you can definitely succeed. Imagine that the auto sales master rank is right in front of you. How about reaching out and seizing it tight?
Sure.
Let's seize it. It's right here. Let's go. You did great. The first step towards making six figures is becoming an auto sales master. I hope that all of you can become auto sales masters and color your lives beautifully with your dreams.